Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're an e-commerce seller, you already know the pain. You've got PayPal fees scattered everywhere, refunds that don't quite match up, and bank deposits that somehow never equal what your actual sales reports show. It's incredibly frustrating, right? Well, today, we are going to fix exactly that.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. We'll hit the PayPal accounting problem, the limits of native integration, the automated PayTraQer solution, setting up your sync, and finally, best practices for bookkeeping.
All right, Section 1, the PayPal accounting problem, specifically the accounting nightmares.
Okay, picture this. You make a $100 sale. Awesome, right? But PayPal takes its cut. Let's say a $3 processing fee. A few days go by, and exactly $97 hits your bank account. It seems completely straightforward on the surface, but honestly, it is a massive trap for your books. So the big question is, where did that $3 go? If you're just recording that net $97 as revenue when it hits your bank feed, well, you are fundamentally understating your sales. You are completely missing your true payment processing costs. And think about it. Multiply that missing $3 across hundreds or thousands of transactions, throw in a few chargebacks and cross-platform sales from Shopify or Amazon, and boom, tax time becomes an absolute disaster. Your profit and loss statement is just plain wrong.
Moving on to Section 2, limits of native integration. Let's talk about those limits and the manual work involved.
Now, you might be wondering, doesn't QuickBooks already have a native PayPal connection? Well, yeah, it does, but here's the catch. That native integration basically dumps a chaotic mountain of raw data straight into your system and just wishes you good luck. On the flip side, a purpose-built tool like PayTraQer intelligently organizes all that data the second it arrives because it actually understands and handles PayPal's super complex structure. Just think about the daily hurdles here. Fees? They show up completely separated, demanding you go in and manually categorize them. Refunds? You're stuck manually offsetting your revenue. And batch payouts? Oh man, trying to match a massive lump sum to dozens of individual sales is literally like finding a needle in a haystack. Add in foreign exchange rates that aren't handled automatically, and suddenly you are spending hours upon hours just trying to untangle the whole mess.
Which brings us to Section 3, the automated PayTraQer solution. Time for automated integration.
The shift here is massive. As the top-rated automation tool in this space, users consistently tell us it completely eliminates manual data entry. I mean, you literally stop fighting with your books and finally start trusting them.
So how does it actually work? PayTraQer uses what's called a PayPal clearing account. Think of it like a virtual holding pen right inside QuickBooks. Every single sale, fee, and refund posts here first, mirroring your actual real-world PayPal balance to the absolute penny. Then, when PayPal finally sends that batched payout to your actual bank account, PayTraQer simply records a transfer from the clearing account over to your checking account. The math is already perfectly done for you.
Here's another absolute game changer, especially for high-volume sellers, the choice between an itemized and a summary sync. Look, if you want every single transaction listed out individually, you can totally do that. But to avoid totally cluttering up your QuickBook with thousands of line items, you can opt for a daily summary mode. This posts clean, daily roll-ups of your sales, fees, and refunds, so your books stay incredibly readable without sacrificing even an ounce of accuracy.
And because all of this is syncing in real time, your profit and loss statements are dead-on accurate from day one. Those pesky fees, they're automatically split right into a dedicated expense account. Refunds, they correctly offset your revenue. It even quietly handles multi-currency conversions and detects duplicate payments in the background, so you never, ever have to worry about accidentally importing the same transaction twice. It's brilliant.
All right, let's jump to Section 4, setting up your sync. From zero to automated in minutes.
Following these 6 exact steps ensures a completely flawless transition. First, just install the PayTraQer app from the QuickBooks App Store. Second, securely connect your PayPal account. And don't worry, it uses OAuth so your passwords are never shared. Third, configure your sync settings. Fourth, run a quick test transaction just to guarantee everything is landing in the exact right buckets. Fifth, import your historical data. And finally, step 6, flip that switch on AutoSync and let it run.
When you're configuring those settings, you can get incredibly granular with how you map your accounts. But honestly, the real magic happens in step 5, the historical data download. You can literally go back several years, pull in all that past PayPal data, and clean up totally messy historical books without typing a single number yourself. It's a total lifesaver.
Let's bring it home with Section 5, Best Practices for Bookkeeping.
how to maintain clean books long-term.
Okay, listen closely because this is the absolute golden rule. Never, ever run the native QuickBooks feed and PayTraQer at the same time. If you're upgrading to the automated system, you absolutely must disconnect the native feed. If you leave both running, you are going to create duplicate transactions and a massive cleanup nightmare. Just don't do it. Beyond that crucial step, always reconcile your clearing account against your PayPal statements first, and then reconcile your regular bank account separately. Oh, and keep those fees parked in a dedicated merchant fees account. That way you can easily track your true costs over time.
When you embrace this clearing account structure and follow those best practices, your month-end reconciliation completely transforms. What used to be a terrifying, hours-long investigative task hunting for missing pennies, it just turns into a simple, one-click verification step. You'll pull up the QuickBooks reconciliation screen, and it simply confirms what PayTraQer has already perfectly balanced for you.
By automating this entire flow of data, you aren't just ensuring penny-perfect accuracy, you are actually buying back your own time. Which leaves us with one final crucial question. If you instantly regained 10 hours a month of manual bookkeeping, what new heights could you push your business to? Think about it. Reclaim your time, let the automation handle the heavy lifting, and go grow your business.